right, day one complete. And what I mean by day one is not like my first day ever working out, right? This is supposed to be like my first day out of hopefully 90, but at least 30 days of being like consistent with the lifting, with finding out really my calorie count, like what amount of calories I'm gonna need to sustain weight, so that way, you know, in the future I can either cut down on the calories to lose fat, go up if I, you know, start losing too much fat and not really building any muscle anymore. Yeah, I've been really lifting and getting back into it for like the last year, and I was about over 200 pounds, and it looked like I had no muscle on my body. And over the last year, I've been on and off trying to get back into it, did some powerlifting type exercises, and then eventually I went back into like the bodybuilding style of exercising. You know, really that's just what stuck again. And that 1 year transformation, although I now weigh 195, so maybe like a 10-pound difference, visually, I look significantly better, in my opinion. Like more muscular, you know, probably the same amount of fat. I mean, I only lost 10 pounds, so still a good amount of fat on me, but there's some muscle there, and yeah, it feels good to be getting back into it. And that was a year of inconsistency, so this is hopefully the start of more consistency, at least with the diet, and actually going my 3 days on, 1 day off of the gym, you know, split up between the push-pull legs. Yeah, today was my first day committing to it significantly. I'm eating 2,200 calories, and the way that's going to be broken down is like 170 in protein. And I know they say like 1 gram of protein per body weight, and I'm 195, but I'm not 195 pure muscle. And I've heard things like 0.85 per pound of body weight of protein is fine. And so whatever, this is just me experimenting, finding out what calorie and what macros work for me and get me whatever results I want at the time. So I'm still figuring it out. So 2,200 is where I'm starting, 171, and protein, I think it's like another 180 in carbs and like 90 in fat. And I'm gonna try to hit those goals as closely as possible. Definitely the protein, at least, because I'm already under my body weight. So I definitely can't miss the protein anymore, which I have been doing a lot. My sleep's not gonna be great because I do enjoy playing Warzone at night. I gotta be up at 6, and I usually don't go to bed till like 11 to 12. So it is what it is. I'm sure those are like small things to change for muscle growth if I even get to a level to where I'm worried about those small things. Right now, being consistent with the gym and the diet, you know, should be enough to show some change, because over the last year I have seen amazing change, and there's only been, you know, small spouts of consistency throughout the year. So I'm hopefully, if I, you know, day one, stick to it, stick to my 3 days, 3 days on, 1 day off, hit my 2,200 calories at least for 2-3 weeks, you know, and then if I'm gaining too much weight, losing too much weight, you know, my body composition isn't changing as much as I'd like it to, then I, you know, start making some changes. I don't really have like any short-term goals or long-term goals. I just kind of want to work out and just keep working at it until I figure it out. Like today's back day. I don't know, man. I felt like I could have gone harder and could have done better exercises, but I feel like I always feel like that. And I'm not sure if it's I really do suck or it's just, you know, just the feeling everybody has when they walk out. They're like, fuck, you know, I really could have done more. Yeah, so day one, hopefully complete. So far this morning, it's almost noon. The only thing I really had to eat was a cup of juice, which was like 26 carbs, and a pack of cookies, which was like 19 carbs. Not the healthiest thing, but I was in a rush. I was already late to take my son to school. didn't even want to go today. It was raining, it was cold, I was late. I was like, I was supposed to start doing the stupid video thing. And yeah, but I did it. I went anyway, got my workout done, even though I don't feel as proud of it as I wish I, you know, like on chest day, I feel super proud of chest days. But back day, I feel like I need some work on my routine. And then I mixed it in with some biceps and rear delts as well. But the workout was still pretty good. Eventually I want to incorporate some kind of cardio, but I do have 3 kids and a wife that needs some of my time. I also enjoy playing Warzone on the weekends, so that fucks with my sleep as well. But day 1 complete. Day 2 is tomorrow. Day 2, I don't know if I want to do legs or do my push day, which is the chest, delts, and triceps. Really just depends on how I feel. I don't know if I want to end my week, give my upper body a rest, do lower body, and then, you know, hit chest. I mean, I don't really see legs affecting my chest in any way. So I might just do legs tomorrow, which I am a big leg day skipper my entire life. So my legs are dead. I just got home. My daughter's telling me, you hear that whining? It's time to go inside. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Leg day. No squatting because of my back. Got a bad back. You won't hear me talk about squats or deadlifts. I've tried it multiple times throughout this last year. Always ended in injury. Never really got up in weight. So hopefully enough years of building better muscle. And at the end of this year, if things go well, like I stay committed, I do plan to do at least like the last 2 to 3 months of like a powerlifting style, just to gain some strength before going back into hypertrophy. But enough of that. I gotta go inside, gotta feed the daughter, feed my belly. And yeah, not bad for my first video, first workout. We'll see how things turn out. Maybe these will become longer, but first video, first day of commitment, 2,200 calories, 3 days on, 1 day off. Let's do this. And don't mind the hair, I'm usually wearing a hat, but like I said, rough morning.